The National Aeronautics and Space Administration presents Aeronautics and Space Report.
Okay, we're going straight up.
10 seconds.
We're going to go to our slide. Ready, till up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take it.
On.
Because of the following special one-hour broadcast, programs previously scheduled at this time will not be seen.
30 seconds on it. Stand by to wipe to the bird, and they can live early bird. Wipe. And you're in Mexico is on the line. Mexico is feeding the bird. Light X1. Wipe now on Mexico.
This event, television beamed via satellite, is now commonplace. To make it possible, an experimental program was initiated in 1958 to develop the technology, the capability for communication satellite systems. The advantage of satellite communications is height. Microwave transmitted in a straight line carries telephone, teletype, and TV. But a hill in the path of a microwave tower can block the signal, and the system stopped at the ocean's edge until we had communication satellites. ECHO, NASA's first experimental system, was a passive communication satellite. Passive because it served as a giant mirror, reflecting signals transmitted by one ground station to the receiver of another. Then Telstar and investigations of active communication satellites, called active because they have the ability to receive, amplify, and retransmit signals to distant locations. It was AT&T's Telstar that provided the first live intercontinental television transmission in 1962.
La chansonnette après l'effet.
Because Telstar was in sight of ground stations for short periods of time, transmissions were intermittent. Another medium-altitude satellite was NASA's Relay 1 and 2. Thousands of tests and experiments were conducted over Relay, many involving transatlantic and trans-Pacific television transmissions. Next, a high-altitude satellite orbiting at the same relative speed as Earth, appearing to hover at one point at all times. NASA's experimental SYNCOM satellites were the first to be placed in such synchronous orbits. It was via SYNCOM 3 that live television coverage of the Tokyo Olympic Games was accomplished. From experimental to operational, the Communications Satellite Corporation adapted the SYNCOM design concept to the world's first commercial communication satellite, Early Bird 1. With Early Bird and later operational communication satellites, long-distance telephone, telegraph, and television transmissions have become a common occurrence. Here, heart surgery seen thousands of miles away as it was performed. To test even newer communications concepts, NASA is placing in orbit a series of applications technology satellites. They will be used to try out new systems for improving aircraft communication, color television, and many other advanced experiments. Whether spanning continents or oceans, experimental and operational communication satellites are playing an increasingly vital role.
This has been an Aeronautics and Space Report presented by NASA, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration.